Once again, I welcome you to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I am Mona Therese Winston, and I hope you are enjoying our practices together. I am for sure enjoying being here for you. And I also hope you are well and that you feel safe in our world today. So let's start with our breath, our life force. Our breath, our life force is in yoga called prana. In the Asian traditions of China, Japan, it's called chi or ki, but it's all the same. It's a vital force that sustains us with life. So let's start with that. So roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, bring your hands to your belly. As you breathe in, feel your abdomen, the full belly breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now feel the diaphragm. Just lift your hands up a little higher. Inhale. Ribcage expand to the side, to the front, and to the back. Exhale. Now feel these 2 points working together. Abdomen, diaphragm, up to the collarbone, and then exhale. It all comes back together again. Now bring your hands on your thigh. Either palms up or down, doesn't matter. Inhale. Exhale. It's a very good thing to practice deep belly breath. It helps us when we are in an emotional storm, so we can calm the mind and calm the body and handle our challenging situations much better. So practice deep breath before you need it, so you have it when you need it. Now let's move with the breath. As you inhale, turn your head to the right and exhale into the center. I forgot to say, if you're not comfortable sitting on the floor, you can always sit on a chair. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, head up and cover your upper lip with your underlip. And then exhale, chin down. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale down. Now circle your head to the right as you inhale, look over your shoulder. And exhale down to the center. Inhale over to the other side. And exhale down to the center. Inhale to the right. And back into the center. Inhale to the left. And back into the center. Hands behind you. Inhale, lift up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then exhale down. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale down. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale down. Beautiful. Take your hands down behind your back. Stretch and open your chest for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. And then release it. Take your arms up and then to the side. Exhale. Inhale it up. And exhale. Inhale it up. And exhale. Inhale it up. And exhale. Inhale it up. Now twist your body and lift your chest. Feel your sit bones staying on the floor and you're lifting up vertebra for vertebra. Deep breath. And now to the other side. Lift your chest, gazing back. Remember, the breath is very important. It's your life force, your most important nutrient. And then hands forward. and elbows down, and then down. Bring in some good oxygen to your body, expand your lungs. Exhale from the core of the belly. And then coming up and bring ourselves up on all four. Coming up on our hands and knees. And as you inhale, arch your back. Bend the elbows. And now exhale, round your back. There's a very vital life force, energy channel running to the spine. So loosen up your spine. You probably heard that old ancient saying that say, you are as old as your spine is flexible. So practice flexibility in the spine. And then exhale. Now come back and sit on your heels and stretch your arms in front of you and let your head drop down. I'm talking about ancient wisdom. From the old China, there's a saying they say, medicine is not as good as food, and food is not as good as qi. Qi is your prana, your life force. So practice good breathing, eat good food, and hopefully you won't need medication. Wonderful. Now let's come on up. Take your toes under, lift yourself up, and now gently walking from side to side. And then we walk up to our hands, and I will turn front for you. You don't have to do that. Inhale, and then exhale, bend your knees, and then gently we roll all the way up, arms over the head, and exhale out. Good. Take your feet out, hip width apart. As you inhale, lift your arms up, interlock your hands, bring the palm up, stretch them up over the head, and then exhale down, bend your knees a little. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. There's a whole flock of pelican there. Inhale up. And stay up this time and really stretch it out. So when you stand here, watch out your ribs don't protrude out. In and lift from the core of the belly. Deep breath, slow breath. And now exhale to the side. And inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And inhale up. And release. Take your shoulders up to the ears. Roll them back. Inhale up to the ears. Roll them back. Step out a little wider. And now let's just swing. And again, feel the movement of your spine. And exhale. 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 If it makes you dizzy to turn your head, then just keep looking forward. But if you can, make the full rotation from your tailbone up to the top of your neck. And we take 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take it in hip width apart again. Inhale your arms up. And now exhale 3 times. And then again, inhale up. And exhale 3 times. Not exhale 3 times, but 3 rotation. And inhale. 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 Move the energy a little here. And last time. Good. And now take your arms up. Inhale. And exhale, come forward and touch your toes. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, bend your knees. And now roll all the way up, arms over the head, and exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, roll it all up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, your arms up. And exhale. Inhale, halfway up. And now step back into the plank position. Hold the plank. Feel your strong legs here. Take a deep breath in. Then we bring the knee down and the chest down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down. Inhale, coming up to upward facing dog and coming back to downward dog. If downward dog is too much for you, bring your knee down, sit on your heels into child's pose. Lift your sit bones. If you need to bend your knees and lift your heels, no problem. But if you can, straighten them and then bring the heel down. Press your hands to the floor, spread your fingers, broaden your shoulders, look to your knees. One more deep breath. Exhale it all out. And then walk up to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, down. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Should we do it again? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Step it back. Hold the plank. Take a deep breath. You can always be on your knees. Exhale. And down. Inhale to the cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, coming back. And here we have 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now come all the way up to your hands again. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Good. Now step outward so you have like 3-4 feet in between your legs. Now turn your right foot out and left heel out a little. Bend your right knee. Your hand can be on the knee. Your elbow can be on the knee. Your hand can be on a block on the floor. And then feel how you stretch out from the right side. Spin your chest up and coming into the side ankle stretch. Bend your knee. The knee should be over the heel. And then press to the outer edge of your left foot and lift up from the inner left ankle. Shoulder down. Beautiful. Keep the practice going. Deep breath in, slow breath out, and then inhale coming up. Now turn your right foot forward, left in, and then coming down to where you were before. And then spin the arm up and bend the knee as much as you can. Remember to stretch out from the left side and then rotate and open it up. Feel how you activate the lower part of your belly to keep the stability. Don't hang in your shoulder. Come on up. Good. And then inhale, coming up. And feet parallel. Now turn the right foot out again. Left feet out. And then lift your arms up. And reach as far as you can. And then drop it down. And open your chest again. Inhale. Exhale. You can look up, forward or down, whatever your body tells you to do. But don't let your head drop. Keep the length of the neck. Keep that inner smile. And then inhale, we come up. And then turn your foot, turn the other one out. Lift your arms. And then reach as far as you can. When you can't come any longer, let it drop down. Open your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Keep thinking about aligning your spine. It's all about alignment. Strengthen your spine. Bring in some good energy to the awareness of your breath. And we take one more deep breath in. And then exhale and inhale, coming up. Hands to the hip. Inhale, lift your chest up. From your hip, come forward and bring your hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. And then exhale, walk your hands back and bring your head down. Chin to chest. Shoulders up. Shake your head out a little so you know it's relaxed. And you know it's not about getting your head to the floor. It's just something that happens over time. So you really want to focus on pressing to the outer edge of your feet. Lift from the inner ankle. Feel how you lift up from the inseam of your thigh. Lift your sit bones. Lift your belly up. Breathe deeply into the diaphragm. Shoulders are lifted. And then inhale, come halfway up. Exhale. Inhale your right arm up. And exhale down. Inhale the left arm up as high as you can. Inhale, maybe it's just here, that's fine too. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now walk your hands over towards the right foot and stretch out to the left arm. Let your head just drop down. So now you want to lift up from the left hip so it doesn't drop down. Lift it up and feel the stretch to the whole left side of your body. And take one more deep breath. And exhale, then come into the center, lengthen to the spine. Now walk over to the left and stretch out to the right side. Now lift up to the right hip. So there's actually no movement in your hip. It just comes from the waist stretching towards your fingertips. Press to the outer edge of your feet. Lift from the inseam of your ankles. Feel this nice long stretch to the side of the body. And then coming into the center. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the hip. And then lift it all the way up. Bend your knee. Step it in. And we loosen it up a little. Perfect. Now, we will do tree pose. And as always, you can go to a wall, a counter, or if you're out on the ship, grab the rail and then take your angle below the knee or above the knee, whatever you can. Hands in front of the heart. And as I always say, it's quite windy here, so maybe I have to hold on to the rail, but let's see if it works. If you can, lift your arms up. Steady. Gazing at a single point. Press down to the standing big toe and really engage the core of the belly. And then exhale down. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. So, you lift up. Remember, never on the knee, above or below, that's always okay. Zip up the belly and let go if you can. Steady gazing. Center yourself in the awareness of your breath. And we take 2 more deep breaths. And then release and take the foot down. Inhale your arms up and exhale down. Shoulders up to the ears, roll them back. Step to the front of the mat and then step back on right leg. Let's just take the right first. And then bring the left heel down. Now feel how your hip twist. You zip up the belly again, bend into the front knee, straighten the back, and to the very gentle awareness of your breath, reach forward so you feel the twist lifting up to the warrior one position. Lift your heart. Don't hang in your lower back. Kindness, gentleness, compassion for yourself. Honor and respect your body. Feel how it opens the hip. And straighten the back leg. And then exhale your arms down. Step it up. And we take the other side. So come on back. Whoops. And again, feel the back foot is diagonal. The front is pointing straight forward. Your hip is squared. You bend the knee. You lift your chest up off the lower back. And then reach forward. And coming up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift it up and out of the lower back. Feel that nice alignment. And then exhale, take your arms down. Step it up. And now have your feet hip distance apart or together, whatever that's good for you. Feel that little tilt again. Then bend your knees so the knee is right over the line of the toes, your shoulders over the knee. Then take your arms up. If you can bring them all the way up. If you can do more, you can bring your hands together. If it's possible for you, you can go deeper, but never bring your knees in front of your toes. Keep them so you can see your toes so you don't hurt your knee. We call it chair pose. So imagine there's a chair. It's a little too far back, but we sit right there on the edge of the chair. And then release. And again, shake your legs out. Wonderful. Now let's come down and sit. I'm sitting tall. Feel again alignment of the spine, flesh to the side, lift from the belly, soften the ribs, shoulder roll back, flex your feet. And keep that little smile. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale your arms up. And now exhale, twist the body and bring your hand down on the side of your thigh and on the side of the back of your spine. So lift it up, keep the hip down. Breathe into the twist. Relax your face. And then come into the center. Inhale your arms up and exhale to the other side. Lift your chest, gaze back. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And coming into the center, inhale your arms up. And this time coming forward. Here, if you like, you can have a yoga strap or a towel, and you can have it as an extension. And then lift your chest up and coming down. If you can also hold your ankles and your feet. You can interlock your hands and go as far as you can so you really feel the stretch to the side of the body as well as lengthen the center of the spine. Head drops down. Breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Full awareness of your breath. And then as you inhale, coming up, take your hands behind you. One variation could be lifting your chest and looking up. Second variation, bend your knee and lift your hip up. Third variation, keep your legs straight and toes together, and then lift your hip and chest up. And then exhale, coming down. Good. Sitting tall. Bend your right knee, lift it up, and coming forward. Again, we want to feel that little twist and reaching forward and down. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming up and bring the knee up. Take it over on the other side, hug it or hold it, lift your chest and gently look over your shoulder. If you can do more, bring the elbow over. Can you do more? You can take it down, you can hold your ankle, and maybe some of you can take the arm under and really wrap it around. But don't force your body. Now we have a couple more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now take your hand over to the other side and bow down. Lift it up. And then we repeat the other side. So first we bend the left knee, we drop it out to the side, we lift it up, and always, again, you can use your towel as an extension if needed, and then come forward and down. Inhale, exhale. You know, we can use all our strength and power to go deeper and deeper, but that's not what we want to do. We don't want to go deeper than we can maintain the breath. So feel that nice, deep, diaphragmatic breath, bringing in your oxygen, your life force. And then as you inhale, coming up and bring the knee up on the inside or the outside. Lift your chest up. Hold it, hug it, bring it over, hands to the hip or down, whatever you can. And then lift your chest. Press to the back of the heel on the straight foot and spread your toes out. And when you have that, then relax. Gaze back. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Let it go. Full diaphragmatic breath. Exhale from the belly. And then unlock and take it over and bow down. Lift it up. Feet together, arms up. Rest. Lift your legs and come on up. Spread your toes, feel that little inner rotation. You can hold, you can have it here, you can have it here, you can sit like this or here. Whatever variation fits you, perfect for you. And then exhale down. Inhale, lift it up, shake out the knees, then lift from the core of the belly and move it forward and drop your head down. Inhale, exhale. You know, we have the pillows, so we can always use them if we need the support for our knee. If you have yoga blocks, then you can use that as well. And then coming up, bringing your knees together. Take your feet out a little wider than the hip. Now drop the knees over to the left side. Take your right hand on the left knee. And then lift up your hip and gaze over your shoulder into the mermaid pose, opening up the front of your hip, but also lifting your chest up and into a tiny little back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, nothing is more important than the breath. The rest can come with the breath. And as we practice the breath more and more, we learn to release, relax, and let go. And in that way, we become stronger, become more flexible, we find greater stability, not only physical, but also mentally, emotionally. And then coming up, and let's drop over to the other side. So lift your chest, gaze over your shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. And then free yourself and lift it up. Good. Now we will come and lie on our belly for just a little moment. So stretch your legs out and roll to the abdomen. So your elbows is right under the shoulder, and you stretch yourself forward like you want to drag yourself forward. Bring the chest forward, press to the elbow. Feel this little tiny back bend. Press to the top of the feet and drop your pubic bone towards the floor. If it's too much for your neck, feel free to let it rest. If it's too much of a height, take your elbow forward, not behind you. Deep breath. Slow breath. Really ease into the inhalation and release on the exhalation. Good. Now coming down, hands underneath your head, and shake your hip out a little. Take your arms forward so you have right arm and left leg. Inhale, lift it up, and exhale down. Opposite side and down. Inhale right and left, exhale down. Inhale left and right, exhale down. Inhale right and left and down. Left and right and down. 2 more each side. Inhale, exhale. Lift up from the belly button so there is no compression, no arch. Last time. Good. Take your hands to the side. Inhale, lift up as high as you can. Exhale down. You can have flat hand or you can be on the fingertips, just strengthen your fingers. And exhale. You can be on your knuckles. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. Hands flat. Lift yourself up. Round your back and come up into the downward facing dog. If that's too much, just be in child's pose. Sit bones to the sky. Broaden your shoulders. And then walk all the way up to your hands. And again, we will come down and sit. Lie on your back. Take your right ankle on top of your left knee. And then lift it up. Inhale. Exhale. Now feel the outer hip. Ever so gently breathing in, breathing out. Feel the length of your neck. You can always fold a blanket or towel underneath your head if you need that to have a relaxed neck and release your shoulders. Good. Now bring the foot on the floor and let's do the other side. So ankle up. Some of you will feel this very intense. Then you just stay there and then grab your shin or your calf, whatever you can, and breathe into it. Release those hips. Keep a gentle smile. And now release. Take the foot down. And if you like, you can take your pillow, fold the blanket, bring it right underneath your hip. So now your hip is more elevated than your shoulders. And you could bring yourself over to a wall and bring your legs up a wall. You can also do like me, just be here. If your legs can't straighten out, that's fine. You can hold them, and if you want to, you can also just hug them. But see if you can do this, and then bring your arms over the head. And we will just stay here for a little while, working with our feet. Flex and spread your toes, and bend. So you can see, you can easily do this with bent knees. So flex and spread, and point. Flex. If it's too much with the arms over the head, you can bring them out to the side or keep them down at the side of your body. It's so good for you to bring your legs up in the air. If you can, like 3-5 minutes a day, it's so good for your legs, for the veins, for that artery, and it's also really good for your heart. So the heart doesn't need to pump up the blood. Now circle it, and we kind of bring the blood to the heart now, so it can be reoxygenated and full of new life force. Now the other way around. And then we flex and point. Bring the knees down, feet on the floor, and lift your hip up and take the pillow out. Now roll on to the side, and then we take a pillow. And again, you don't need to have a pillow, you can lie flat on the floor. But if you can, sit up to the edge of it, and then bring your arms over the head. And if you can, then straighten your legs. So this is a very gentle back bend. And just let your toes drop out. If you don't bring a pillow behind you, then just lie stretched out on the floor. And we take like 5 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. And release. Now bend your knees. Roll to the right side. Push the curve up. And if you like, now you can pillows, one on each, underneath each knee. So your knees are a little bent and your lower back is relaxed towards the floor. You can still have a towel, a little blanket, and you can make a little pillow so your head will be higher and your neck can feel stretched out. Then rock your shoulders down. And now let's rest here for a moment. Resting is so important. Next after our breath, I think resting is one of the most important things that we as a human race need to learn. Animals already know when they're tired, they take a nap, they rest. But we keep muscling on. So 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. Let everything go. Forget it exists. Turn your phone off. Lie on the floor, on the couch, or on your bed. And just practice deep awareness of the breath. Inhale and exhale. You will be surprised if you're not already doing it. You will be very surprised how calming and soothing and relaxed it can be to take just 5 minutes of deep breathing. And after our wellness classes, we always relax, so the energy we have built up in our body now really can settle in and do its healing work. So feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Feel ribcage expanding, contracting. Feel the full wave of the breath. Abdomen, ribcage, collarbone rise, and then fall again. A long time ago, I met a very powerful yoga teacher who was located up in northern India in Rishikesh. And he said, breath mastery is self-mastery. So when you know the breath and you can use the breath, you can control yourself emotionally, and in any difficult situation, just come back to the breath and find your center. So let's take a moment here to just breathe, to relax, surrender to the awareness of breath. Feel the stillness, the quiet space. Wonderful. Now feel your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees. Hug your knees into the chest and rock a little from side to side. Sometimes we fall asleep when we do this, but that's okay. Doesn't mean that we are tired and need it. So come on up and sit. You can sit on a towel or a pillow, and you can still support yourself with your pillows underneath the knee if needed. Let's just sit for a moment before we stand up and go on with our daily chores. And feel your spine lifting up, chin level with the floor. And just breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Now open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining the class today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you feel well and rested. Take it easy. Enjoy your day. And until next time, be well, be safe, and remember, love is always here for you. Thank you.